man tonight, aka Mr. Perfect himself, coming at you from HFG. I wanted to give a special thanks to my man TLC138 for letting me use this video of the circle technique for the pillars. It is 360 all the way around. I'm gonna sit there and make you a new video later on the road to sit there and show you guys how to turn the pillars sideways so you get a diamond technique, which comes out looking like a Greek pillar. And yeah, with that being said, let's roll this video and get on with it.
Hey everybody, T here. Today I have a quick how-to for you guys. It is a build on pretty much you can use this entrance for anything. It doesn't even have to be an entrance. You can use it for all kinds of things. What I have done have made perfectly round columns. I just stumbled upon it. I want to thank HFG was hanging out with me. He's giving me a little inspiration, kind of pushing me along, and he's giving me his thoughts on what as I was going. He was here somewhere. I don't know where he's gone to now, but he was around. But yeah, these are perfectly round pillars, and I'm really excited how they came out. I'm going to do a quick how-to, show you guys how it goes. I'm actually going to go down into Orbit Cam and kind of go under the water so you guys can see what I'm talking about with these being perfectly round. You can see there how both foundations are round, and that is made with just pillars and fence foundations. So I am going to give you a quick tutorial on it. I mean, if you take a look, these things look really cool. I'm really happy with the way they came out, and let's get going. All right, we are going to start with our fence foundations. What we're going to do is put our first one down, and then we're going to have to come back a little ways, because what we want to do is get this one at an angle. Now see how there was that snap point? We don't want that snap point. We want somewhere in between that snap point and the other point. So the trick is to go back as far as you can and then go into Orbit Cam. I want to point out that this is based off of what Captain Fat Dog came up with when he came to building his round foundation buildings. He hasn't done this one specifically what I'm about to do, but I just want to say that this is where that inspiration came from. So let's go into Orbit Cam so we can kind of line this one up and up. Get a little goofy here. All right, so we want that one just about there. You want that tip to cross over that other one, and then it should snap and we're good. Now, you're not snapping them to each other. You're just getting them right next to each other there. And then you're going to come over here and you're going to repeat it so you get the same width on both sides. You see there. So what you have to do is just come back again as far as you can so they're not snapping together. And you just go in a little bit. See how it wants to snap if you're too close. If you come back far enough and it won't snap, you're going to have to go into Orbit Cam to kind of line it up. You don't have to, but I have noticed that it does make it easier. I did get that one from the captain also. So let's just go into Orbit Cam here and get that set, and that looks pretty good. Let me just adjust it. All right. I do apologize. I am lagging a little bit. All right, so you've got those 3 points. From this point on, all the rest of your foundation should snap right to where you want them. So there you go. And you're going to get 16 around when you do it this way. So we're just going to go ahead and snap all those in. Come on, come on, come on. All right, come on. So we just continue that around. And sometimes they can be little buggers. So let's just get that one. Here we go. There. Oh. Keep going. Now, those two obviously are too close together, so let me... Oh, come on. You see that? That's snapped wrong. Let's get rid of that one. Well, let's try again. All right. So I got rid of that. And now, come on. I'll come back to you. Hold on. There. Come on. There's another one. And another one. They can be a little difficult, but once you've got it, you can kind of just go with it, and it won't really give you that much of a problem. Oh, come on. Good enough. There we go. Oh, no, what's going on there? Yeah, again, sorry about the lag, guys. We're almost there. One more. I think we get 2 more, 3 more, I think, actually. Come on, come on. Don't be so difficult. There's one. And let's get another one here. There's one more. And then we can get one more in that spot. And then we should have 16 all the way around. And there we go. That's it, 16. And what I wanted to do so you could line up the other one, and since we're putting one dino gate in, what I did here was put 2 fence foundations going across, because a dino gate is 2 fence foundations wide. And so we did that, and then this is the start of the next one. If I can just get it clipped in. Come on, just snap to that. I don't know why it's giving me such a problem. Okay, come on. One of the easiest things to do in this game, and it's not doing it. Oh, good. Everywhere but where I want it to go. There we go. Okay, so then you could start your 16 on this side using that one, and it will be lined up perfectly for a dino gate. So you would just repeat that on the other side. So now we're going to take pillars, and for this I'm using stone pillars, and you want to snap them in the middle of each fence foundation. You want it facing you. You can see how it's getting different angles, but what we want is right there. Oh, nope. Hold on one second. You want it to snap. Come on, come on. There we go. So you see how it's facing you, and then you're just going to repeat this all the way around until you've got the circle. So let's just go ahead and get that done. And these are going to be real finicky. You got to really be careful with them. Not so much be careful, but just be patient is more what I'm thinking. Because they were going to want to snap to a lot of different points, but they do snap right in the middle of the fence foundations. So just have patience and you'll get it. I was kind of rushing through it, so I apologize. There we go. And then we just keep going. And as you see, they're just snapping one right into the other, kind of overlapping, and they're giving us that circle. That one's not supposed to go there. Come on. Let's get you out of there. All right. And put that one there. And so we just keep continuing around with that until we get to the point we want to be. All right, so we're getting the last one in there. Okay, now if you look, that is perfectly round. I mean, it is off just a tiny little bit here and there, and that's just a little adjustments with that. So we can go ahead and destroy these fence foundations now. So you can go ahead and destroy all of them. That won't really affect anything. All right, so now from the air, you can see we have a circle. It doesn't look like a circle completely right from there, but it's just the angle there. So next, I'm going to take wood pillars, and I'm going to put them every other one, not right next to each other, just every other one. You could continue up with this and make it completely solid. You could make columns for builds. I mean, there's so many things you could do with this. I mean, you could leave it like this. You can come up with like a cool looking well. You could put this over water and make a fountain. This little design actually could make a lot of cool stuff. You could fill it completely in, and bam, you've got a table. So what I'm doing is I'm just going every other one, and you see we've got those around now. And I'm going to, for what I'm doing, I'm going to put a pillar right down in the middle here, and I'm going to bring that up too. Then I'm going to take a tech light, or you could use campfires, but for this I've been using tech lights. And I'm going to take the tech light, I'm going to put it a little off center, and the reason being is when you put a pillar on top of it, you'll still be able to access that tech light and turn it on and off, instead of just having to just not be able to turn it on or off, or put new element in. So then I'm just going to continue around with the pillars. I went 4 high because I did do the dino gate in the middle. And so we just go around with these, and we take them up 4 high. And it's taken on a nice shape so far. I dig this. And like I keep saying, there's so many things you could do with this. This is just an idea that I had to do a gateway. But I mean, I'm going to really do some builds with columns now. I think I've got some great ideas planned. I like the idea of doing tables, fire pits, all kinds of cool stuff with this. So we'll just continue this up, and then we will put a roof on. All right, so there you go. It is round. It is a column now. And so from this point, I decided just to put a roof on, which is just a simple roof. I'll mess with a better roof farther down. I do like the pattern that I got on this roof, which you'll see in the video a little bit farther down the road. So for this, I just took some regular wood ceilings, just some flat ones, and I just went all the way around with them. And then they just kind of overlap, and they're just snapping onto each different pillar. Now, I did get points on those on the sides, which I don't really like because they're not really round, but I mean, it still has a cool effect when it's done. So I'm not really too upset with it, to be honest. So I got those. Then I just took slanted walls, sloped walls, and I took the sloped walls and I just snapped them to the edges of each ceiling, if you'll see. And we go like that, and then another one we turn around. That first one I think is actually wrong. I'll have to come back to that and see. And we just all have them go in the same direction. And you'll want to do this all the way around. And so another one there. One more, should only be about 2 more, I think. And there we come on. Yeah, that first one was wrong, so I have to destroy that one. Let's get rid of that guy. One more turn, and then we'll place that one, and then you've got that pattern. Then we will just take the sloped ceilings. Got them in here somewhere. Where are they? There we go. Don't mind my no pants. And then we just go all the way around with the sloped ceilings. Real simple. This technique is surprisingly easy. Some people might think it's cheesy, might think it's silly, but I think it's cool. Being a builder, I think this is a cool aspect, cool thing to add to building, because now having cool columns and things like that I think it's pretty darn cool. And so all you'd have to do for the other side, I showed you how to measure it out so you could fit a dyno gate in between them perfectly. Just repeat this process. That's really it. I have a completed one that I'll have a video of it here in a few seconds that you'll be able to see. There's also a fire pit over here too, another use for it. We'll just take a quick look at the fire pit. And if you look, this one is just space, so it's like cement pillar, wood pillar, cement pillars, wood pillar, all the way around. It's a cool fire pit. You can do quite a bit with this. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I have some more great ideas coming with this. I plan on getting a really nice build made with a lot of pillars. Thanks again. So this is just the one idea I had for it, making an entrance to a base of some sort. I just thought it looks really cool. I used the dyno gate, and I just put across the top, I just ran some regular ceilings and put some torches around, and this would be a really cool entrance to someone's base. I think it's pretty darn cool. Again, hope you like it. All right, everybody. I hope that was useful for you. I hope maybe you can implement this on some of your builds. I'm really happy with it. There's a lot of different ideas that can be done with this. Hell, you could just make it into a well if you wanted to, but there's so many great things you could do with this. I'm going to go find my pants. Until next time, talk to you later.